During the Cold War, America raced for nuclear weapons. The Soviets? They raced to weaponize the mind. What they built wasn't science fiction. It was called Psychotronics, and it was very real. Welcome to Insanely True, Episode 18, Soviet Psychotronics, Mind Wars, Machines, and the Battle for Human Consciousness. The Cold War wasn't just fought with bombs. It was fought in silence, through intelligence, fear, and control. And while the US built bigger nukes and deeper bunkers, the Soviet Union poured billions into something far stranger, controlling the mind from a distance. They called it Psychotronics, a fusion of parapsychology, electromagnetic fields, biocommunication, and remote influence. Sounds like fiction? Here's what's not. As early as the 1960s, Soviet military scientists were funded to explore telepathy, telekinesis, bioenergetic fields, ESP, extrasensory perception, remote viewing, influencing behavior via microwave and ELF radiation. By the 1970s, reports suggest the USSR had over 30 research institutes dedicated to psychotronics, with some claiming a budget that rivaled or surpassed NASA. One of their goals? Detect human thoughts at a distance and possibly implant ideas back. They weren't alone. The US took notice. Declassified CIA and DIA documents confirmed this. The US believed Soviet psychic warfare was real enough to warrant a response, so they launched their own programs, like Project Stargate, Project Grill Flame, Project Center Lane. Remote viewers were trained to sketch enemy facilities across the globe, based only on coordinates. Psychics were tested for their ability to influence electronics and detect hidden objects. The Soviets, meanwhile, were rumored to experiment with machines called psychotronic generators, devices that allegedly emitted fields that could reduce human focus, induce sleep, even cause discomfort or confusion in enemies. One Soviet theory proposed that the human brain was both a transmitter and a receiver, that under the right conditions, thought energy could be transferred, brain to brain. It wasn't just about weapons. It was about evolution. They studied people with high electrostatic potential. They mapped brain rhythms, and they asked dangerous questions. Could mass consciousness be steered like a ship? Could belief itself be injected? There are reports, never confirmed, of Soviet experiments involving prisoners exposed to directed microwave radiation, attempts to erase memories remotely, devices designed to create hallucinations or false emotions. Western diplomats in Moscow reported headaches and disorientation and some suspected microwave attacks. Years later, the same accusations would resurface in Havana, and then silenced by the early 1990s. As the USSR collapsed, many psychotronics programs vanished. Labs were shut, files destroyed. Researchers disappeared or emigrated. Some claim the research was buried. Others say it was absorbed into black-budget programs. And to this day, the US refuses to fully declassify its response. Whether it worked or not, one thing is clear. Both superpowers believed the human mind could be a battlefield. And maybe that's the scariest part. Not that it succeeded, but that they tried. For more information, please visit the links in the description. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe for more insanely true stories.